Hey guys, welcome back to Shitcoins of the Week. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world, crypto. I know. Still is. Builders outside, but crypto stops for no man and I cannot shut them up. So we're just going to continue with them anyway. So in Shitcoins of the Week, what do I talk about? Well, first of all, my name is Richie. Please like and subscribe if you're new here. We're going to talk about everything that I have been covering this week in crypto. I'm also going to be dropping some new projects on you, some passive income projects, some coins which I see value in holding and DCAing into the, throughout this bear market into the next bull market. I'm trying to find some great projects, and I think I've found two. One definite, one possible, right? One is an absolute beast. I've mentioned it already on Twitter if you have been listening, but we're going to check it out. And we're just going to have a rare old time. So let's get down to it, starting on the Binance Smart Chain, moving into Phantom, moving into AVAX, and then getting onto some other chains, which they just blow your mind. They blow your mind. They blow your mind. All right. Shitcoins of the Week.
That's right.
Tell me how you do it. She won't tell anyone. She said you feel better if you only just tell her. Taste the life for like we're having fun.
So it looks like we had a bit of a fake out there in the market, just to check it for this Friday morning. Welcome to China, by the way. It's morning in China. It's probably evening for you, or sleeping time in the US. As you can see, the price reclaimed 20,000. It was kind of weird. It dipped all the way down to 18 almost. And yeah, just had a 7% pump right back up to where it was before. Thanks for that. Yeah, look at that. Boink, bonk. Yeah, down to 18,950, then back up to 20. Okay, while that was happening, everything kind of blipped, and then it seems to be recovering back to what it was before. Kind of annoying for me because I did move about $10,000 out of crypto. I put it into XLM Stellar to then move it into pounds. And while I was waiting for that, we had that little blip. If I just waited another 12 hours, we would have gone back up and it would have made 5% more. Whatever. As you can see, trending right now is Terra Luna Classic USD. I don't want to get involved in that. It is very, very high risk if you want to play around with that. You could just buy some on PancakeSwap, hold it for a week and see if it goes up. Apparently Binance is going to bail them out, but I'm not really interested in going into that. News. Okay, news on my channel. We are starting our drip competitions. That's right, for Team 3 Rich or Wreck. Link in the description for it. How's it going to work? You need to be on Team 3 for this. You get on my Twitter, you'll find this thread. You can read all the rules that are going on with it. Of course, I airdrop every week anyway to my Team 3 every Monday. We all know I've already airdropped over 12,000 drip to my drip teams. Ridiculous, I know. Well, now on July the 4th of July, Independence Day, that day when the spaceship came down and destroyed the White House. Will Smith punched an alien. Yeah, that day. Well, now on the 4th of July, I'm kicking off this competition. Winners of rounds get 25 drips. So the way it's working is on Monday, the round kicks off. The first round, we'll run it for 7 days. After 7 days, I'm going to check in on the drip team. Yeah, my structure. I'm going to see who's built the most downlines for themselves. Whoever has done the most will get into the final. Then we're going to do that 4 more times. That's how it's working. After the 4th time, those 4 guys will go in the final to win 100 drip in another round. So that's how we're working it, and it's going to be cool. So if you're on Team 3, start team building, right? If you're not on Team 3, consider joining. Start team building, getting the competition. Let's look at some projects. Follow me on Twitter, by the way. Okay, this has been running for 465 days. We've all seen it. We all know it. But have you forgotten about it? Because if you have, let's just have a look at one thing that may just pique your interest. BNB balance is 10,909 BNB. That's not right. That is weird. Let's ask why. Look at this chart. Okay, so BNB miner mayhem happened last year in September and October, where the BNB miner got to a BNB balance of 7,000 BNB and the whole DeFi world exploded. Miners came out of everywhere. There were miners everywhere. It was insane. Just because the BNB miner had suddenly become popular. Then, of course, what goes up must come down, and it began to peak through the BNB miner winter. Unbeknownst to anyone, this has peaked now at more BNB in the account balance than there was last year. Of course, BNB is much cheaper than it was back then. That's not the point. The point is that this is raising now to possibly even beat it in dollar value. It's not stopping. What happens when a miner recovers like that? Well, you can come down and see how much BNB do I have in a barrel today? 0.7 BNB to collect, $224. So that's almost $200 sitting in this miner. And I honestly compounded it about 4 days ago because, and my TVL on this only says I have 1.5 BNB in here, but that means that there's so much cash coming into this from somewhere, I don't know where, that is starting to supercharge again. Meaning that we're getting our 3% daily now. That's before, when we were in the winter, we were going down to like 1% or 0.5% daily. That's how these contracts work. So welcome back, BNB Miner, having one more go at it. So you know what do? We have 0.7 BNB. We compound that, compound it back in, and you know, compound for the win. I want to build this huge now, I guess. So I'll put that 0.7 in. Let's watch it tick away, disappear into the contract. And my TVL should raise from there, meaning I'm going to get a higher rate of return next week when I check it again. Nuts. The BNB miner, if you don't know this one, is up to 2.3 BNB. This will tick down, right? Every time you put more in, eventually as more people put in, your market share goes down and your TVL will go down. I've put in way more than 2.3 BNB into this, but I've also pulled out way more than 2.3 BNB into this. But that's how it's kind of like the TVL is kind of like plants in the drip garden. You can see it like that. And you also do get a 10% referral bonus with this one by using someone's link. So think about that. That's one of the reasons why it's also becoming very popular. We do have the BUSD Crops Farmer. I'm still waiting for this to have its second recurrence. It's not happening yet. The contract balance is still going down. But it is working. It's doing what it says on the tin. So you can see if I come to my initial deposit was 550. My sold crops 642. So I am in profit on this. I have compounded $5,000. I used to be getting $100 to $200 a day of yield from this. Now it's down to $25 because the contract balance is shrinking. It's doing the same thing that the BNB miner one did, right? But I can compound. So what do we have? We have $21 to compound. After 10 compounds, then I can withdraw 1 or 2 days of yield from it. That's how these work. All very good there. And the good news is they've released a new one, which is coming out later today, by the way. So this is different. This is a static miner. There is no change in your payout. They did do a BUSD one, which was okay. I did get my return on it, but not amazingly. But I like this one better. I think this is going to be more bullish. The reason I think it's going to be more bullish is because we have this very clear compound button here. In the old one, it was a BUSD one. It's still running. Yeah, the BUSD Yield Farmer was still running, but see, there's no clear compound button here. If I want to compound it, I have to come down to my plan and then compound it in here, right? Which I totally missed. I never found that button, actually. I just realized it when I was planning this video. So, you know, I've put in $600 into this and I've withdrawn 649. Okay, so we're in profit, but the balance has gone down to 49,000. So this will drain very soon, I think. I wouldn't advise going into this. I would advise checking the new one, because getting in on day one or hour one on these is going to give you your best chance for ROI. How does it work? You put BNB into this, just like the BNB miner, and the BNB is gone. You get paid an interest on your deposit. You will not be able to withdraw what you put in. You can only withdraw your interest. Understand that. So for example, I would go into plan 1. I would put a max deposit of 40 BNB or a minimum of 0.1, and I would invest. Then I would get 2% daily for 200 days, getting myself 400% ROI until the contract balance is empty. And if it keeps up, then I can compound and compound and compound and grow that 2% daily. As long as everyone else is doing this, then the contracts should last for a long time. This might be a sleeping giant because I like it. It's much clearer, it's much easier to understand than the last one. I appreciate that. And they have some things that stop drain, right? There's a 5% one-level referral system for the shillers out there. Anti-whale control features, 48 hours cutoff time. If I don't come back here in 2 days, I won't earn any more cash. 24 hours withdraw, I can only withdraw once every day. 12 hours compound, I can only compound twice every day. Max active deposit limit is 130 BNB. I cannot put more than 130 BNB in this on one wallet, so it's stopping whales. Then they'd have to use different wallets and then manage their cooldowns and then their cutoff times. It's a little bit of a pain in the arse, so they probably won't bother with it. Max withdrawal amount is 5 BNB per day, which is also great because if a whale puts in loads and loads of cash, then he is not allowed to withdraw more than 5 BNB a day, stopping the contract from draining too fast. So that's cool. I think this might be a winner. I'll be going in just on launch. As soon as it launches, you can see on the Telegram or the Twitter when it launches, they will let you know. Coming into the next thing we're going to talk about would be Mr. Drip. So Drip going okay, I guess. It's going well for my wallet. All I want to see is the price, which is $7.64. Oh God. If it gets down to 6, I'm going to have to buy more. I'm warning you. Stop dipping, Drip. We did have a little bit of a rally. We went all the way down to 736. Now we're up to 764. Forex did an AMA yesterday. I didn't have time to listen to it, but I don't know if he dropped any alpha for us about the relaunch of the Animal Farm yet. Let's see. We do have Drip Roulette at the end of today's video. We have 2 airdrops to do today. We're also doing an airdrop for Ooze. Ooze is a new DApp on the Phantom chain. We'll be getting to that very soon and airdropping to the team. How big has my team gone in a week? Let's see how big it is. So Animal Farm is being an animal. And the one thing we want to check is something cool, because since we were talking about miners there, let's check out the Drip Garden. I reached an awesome milestone on the Drip Garden. You want to see it? Yeah, you do. I have reached 400,000 plants. Yeah. If we come to my sheet, right, you can see I've been making this. It's almost ready, right? And we come to the DGen Alpha Tracker right here. We see which cryptos or passive income dApps have been making me the most. Yeah, what's printing? You can see here from Drip Garden down there at the bottom. The profit is insane. Of course, I've been following this one since launch. The other ones are only 1 month following, but it's just ridiculous, right? If you want the exact statistics on the Drip Garden, how it went for me, this is why getting in day one on a mining contract is a good idea if it goes very well. Of course, none of this is financial advice. This is just fun about crypto. You can see I put in about total $3,000 into the Drip Garden. I've compounded. Since I start following my compounding, I've compounded about 15,500, and I have taken out $43,000 from this. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Love it. But I am on a compound journey. You can see, you can track my compounds here. They've been going on for the last 2 months as I am on the road to building up 1 million plants. I'm not going to stop compounding this till I get 1 million plants. For this morning, I have 345. What I do is I just come to my tracker sheet here, and then I add it to my compounded up here, plus 345. Then that does the maths for me on my other side, going through my data sheet, right, through the data, and then into the dashboard here. That's how it works. Fantastic. So this will be automatically updating as I'm inputting into the sheets with all the different projects, and also following the price feed, which I've got linked to all the projects. Fancy pants me, yeah. So what are we up to now? We're up to 427,000. Great. So I think I can get to 1 million in about 2 weeks. So I think 2 weeks from now, and 2 weeks from now on shit coins of the week, we're going to probably be 1 million plants. And then I'm going to start pulling some profit again. Let's move into the Phantom ecosystem. Ooh. Ooze is great. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have a video on Ooze where I explain everything about it. But you can come to Ooze and you can see what's going on. This is Ooze. Ooze is great. Look at it. It's lovely. It's a drip fork, right? And it's basically it's taken Drip and gamified it into an NFT where you can level up your NFT and also get your 1% plus daily for your token. You buy the Ooze in the manhole. You then stake the Ooze in the sewer. To stake, you must purchase an NFT. The NFT you can then sell, which would be essentially be selling your stake on an NFT market if you don't want to play it anymore. We use the swamp to gain XP, to unlock downlands, and to build different stats for our stake, for our NFT. how are we doing? So I have one guy. This is my guy here. So far, I've been buying the dips on ooze. The price has been going down. So we have deposited 2,000 ooze now. We have trained up our guy. So now we're 1.022 in speed. What happens is every day I earn this XP because I'm supplying liquidity. So I will take that. So for example, today I have 4. I would take that 4 speed, set max, spend 4 XP points. When I do that and it confirms, it will make a cool noise. Now, for joining my team at the moment, I do have a 75% kickback rate, which means that if you do join as a disciple under me, then you would get back 75% of that rep bonus that it would otherwise get. But I will be changing that soon. Now, I'll be changing in about a week because I'm going to continue to airdrop now. But anyone who did get 75% kickback rate before, you will still be getting 75% kickback forevermore on your compounds. So it's why it's more beneficial to get into my team earlier than later, because my kickback rate will slowly be declining as my airdrop rate will be going up for disciples. So this is my first airdrop. We're going to claim what we have today. We have 75 ooze, 32 ooze, $75 in my available, which I will take. Then come down and see the team. See the team, I go here to my monastery. We'll see we have 9 disciples, 13 biopunks. I have no way of finding the biopunks at wallet addresses, so I cannot airdrop you at the moment. I can only airdrop the disciples. It would be between when you mint your NFT, you can choose to be Order of Slime or biopunk. The moment I can only airdrop Order of Slimes. So if you do want airdrops, go to Order of Slime. If you want an auto compounder and 75% kickback, go to biopunk. That's how it works. That's how we're working. So we do have 9 direct disciples, and I have tracked them right here. So here we have my ooze finance team so far, which I'll be airdropping. So we have The Road Crypto, Rich 777, Rebecca SS, ooh, Nazi, APY Guy, Leo, Tudiaok, don't know how to say that, Oh Yarzabel, Krill Kid 998, and Tharkin Crypto. Welcome to the team. Let's get some airdrops going. First to the manhole, we will check ooze in my wallet. I have 29 ooze in my wallet. Okay, so we have 29 to drop, which means each person's going to get 3.22 ooze each for this first airdrop. As the account grows, of course, we will be sending down more airdrops. That is the important thing here to know about it. So I will come then to the city and we will do the airdrops. Now the annoying thing, very annoying about this, it seems that I have to do the airdrops individually. So the first week I'm going to airdrop everyone because that's what I said I was going to do, and I'm a man of my word. But from next week I'm going to have to figure out another way to airdrop because I don't want to have to send individual airdrops by also having to send in the name every single time as well. That is going to be an absolute bollock to do. That's going to take hours of my time once this team gets bigger. But you know what we would do is we take, unless we can like divide, add more people, maybe. Could not find username The Road Crypto Rich 7. No, it does not. Okay, so we just do The Road Crypto. Is it working? Great. So of course I'm going to speed this up now because you don't want to watch me airdrop 9 people on the Phantom chain. It's going to not be the most entertaining TV for you, but just know that we are sending that. My MetaMask won't be popping up because I hide that because, you know, I want to protect my funds. But that's that one sending. You can see there the wheel is spinning. Yeah, there's a spinning wheel, and we're just going to pop through and do all these guys. Yeah, airdrop successful. Cool. Reach 777. Airdrop. Might as well just send out a little tweet about that while I'm doing it. Why not? Alright, so that is all of our 9 ooze airdrops done, all getting 3 ooze each. Enjoy that, and we will do some more next Friday. Maybe the team's bigger, maybe it's not. Let's see what happens. Cool. We do seem to have found a bit of a floor if we come to what's going on with the price. It's not going to show that there. Let's try get it in the different places you can see the price of ooze actually. Come to the city, come to the stock exchange. You can also see it. Yeah. So see what's happened here is we've seen a huge floor from the launch, height of 360, a dip, and now we seem to have found the floor, right? Ooze is only tied to USDC, which means that generally it's not going to follow the market conditions. It's going to follow the way in which people are trading it, right? And I find that pretty interesting because if we come to the manhole, what I want to be doing is getting, and I think that is because the sales tax has finally reached the lowest sales tax. It started at really high sales tax, about 70-80%. It's been going down. Finally, when it reached 10% sales tax or 20%, people started to take their profit from the pre-sale, meaning that now the price should recover back up or at least find a balance, which is the best for a 1% to 2% daily DApp. So I have $500 here, which now that I've airdropped to the team, I'm going to be topping up my ooze balance once again with another 200 ooze, which I'll be putting into my team wallet. I'm DCAing in, you see. If it does dip again, then I will be buying even more of this stuff because I'm really bullish on this platform. It is fast becoming my favorite DApp on Phantom. If I was going to start from beginning, again, I'd press on Mint and choose either Order Slime if you want airdrops, or Biopunk on the right if you want your auto compounder to work for you, right? And get that kickback. And then I would come down here to add, and I would wait for my ooze purchase to come through. Yeah, there I have 213, so I would deposit that ooze into the contract, getting myself up to 2,250 ooze. All right, 2,260 ooze now deposited into that sewer. Great. We're all good. We're all good. Okay, here's a new project. This is called Vamp Finance. This is a Tomb Fork with a little bit of a special difference about it, which I really appreciate. It launched the Genesis a few days ago. I didn't talk about it because I wanted to get used to it before I talked about it. So there's only $273,000 locked in this, and the way that it works is that our peg token here is called Vamp, and it is pegged not to Phantom, but it is pegged to B Phantom, Ban Phantom, which is a very interesting token. I bought some on SpookySwap. You can also buy and mint some with Phantom. Batasm is pegged softly, I guess, to the price of Phantom. So I know there's a lot of tokens here that you possibly don't know. You don't know Vamp, you don't know VShare, you don't know B Phantom, right? But if you want to make it simple for yourself, you could come here to the castle. We have two pools, VShare Phantom, Vamp, and B Phantom. We have amazing APRs of 1,644, 4% daily, or 17% daily on the VShare Phantom pool, right? If I did want to go at these pools, for example, this one I can just zap in. I don't need to buy the individual tokens. Come here, then to here, then zap, right? Zap in with Phantom token, have some Phantom, the gas ping token in the Phantom network, take 100 Phantom, right? Zap it in. That's the first way you could do it. You would then see your balance here, 125. So we need, once we've zapped, we need to add it into the farm. So raising my $33 a day, probably to about $37, $38 a day, and getting $10 a day on the bottom farm of VShare and Phantom, which next I will be adding into this one. I'm going to be doubling down this one and this one, building them all, building all parts. And I think I like this. I think it can stay above peg for a while. Fingers crossed. Okay, let's get into Venom Finance, a Tomb Fork also, which is on the AVAX chain. They have now successfully launched their DEX, and from looking into their Telegram, they are moving the liquidity from Trader Joe into their DEX as we speak, meaning that we will be able to get some pools going using their DEX, and also they have their governance token coming out where they will have a pre-sale. To get whitelisted in the pre-sale, you need to hold on to your tokens. That's what they were saying. We have 319,000 locked in here, which is well down from the million that was locked before, but I think that's a good thing because there was a lot of mercenary farmers basically stealing the profits. But unfortunately, Host did not manage to repeg yet. We got up to about 90 cents, and then the DEX has actually, by the rumor, sell the news, it's kind of happened here. Symbiote is down to $63, which means I'm at a bit of a loss here. I've been bonding a lot. I now have 1,150 bonds, and there's still more bonds available for purchase. I am still staking where we are, we do have some profit coming. We have 2 pools now. It's getting a little confusing, I'm not gonna lie. Quite confused. We have the pools on Trader Joe, and also we have the pools on the Venom Dex. So for example, I am in the pool with Host and Die on Trader Joe, where I do have rewards, but the rewards are now stopped for this pool, and they will now only be in the Dex pool. So, I guess I would have to unpair my pair and then repair it, but then I'm going to have to eat that impermanent loss of about $500 to do that. Okay. Then we also have Host and Die here, where I would then repair into this pool. I'm not sure, I'm going to have to get some kind of guidance here, because I looked in their Telegram that wasn't very clear about what's going on. So I will just wait on this until I can get some more information on what to do with it, to be honest. Let's move back to the Binance Smart Chain. We have a couple more projects just to check on, and then we're going to do our drip roulette to end the show, as we always do on this channel for shitcoins of the week. Moving into Horde. Lovely Horde. Horde, I am into my compound week, compound 10 days essentially, because I have 10 Horde plots earning me 1 Horde daily, 1 point something Horde daily, meaning that it's going to take me 10 days to earn 1 more plot. So that's exactly what I've been doing. I had a profit taking day, or 10 days on a Horde, where I took a profit of 983. So yeah, it was about 10 days of profit for that. Then we're going to compound $1,000 back in, then take $1,000, compound $1,000, take $1,000, speeding up my progression, my growth of my plots, but also getting closer to getting my return on my investment there. So I'm getting closer and closer. It's speeding up exponentially as I keep compounding more plots. So we're another 4 days until I will be able to create plot number 10 and start taking more profit one more time. I have 200 days left on this one. Horde is now 100 days old. Congratulations, guys. You have made a fantastic platform. I am really loving everything that's been going on with this so far. Into Furio, we did our first airdrop for Furio on Monday. We'll do another airdrop on Monday. So it's Ooze Friday and Drip Roulette Friday. Then big Drip Team 1 on Sunday. Then on Mondays, we have Furio and Drip Team 3. That's the way we're working at the moment. So we have, I've got 6 Furio to. Then after this point, I will be building up for Monday's airdrop. That's how we're doing it. 2 days of building. I've only compounded completely into this, so that's another 6 Furio compounded into here. So we'll come down here, compounded, add another 6, that would be 51. So I've compounded 51 Furio into this so far, $236. Price of Furio is $4.64 on my chart. I'm not sure if it is in reality. I'm gonna have to double check that because it's been kind of stuck for a while. But anyway, on the team, we're growing well. Our team, we have 25 on the team now who will all be getting the airdrop. Airdrop, and this is amazing. All I have to do is click once and I send. I love it. Love this step. I think it's going to be an absolute beast. I may be doing an AMA with them in the future, but I need to find the time to do that. I'm quite a busy guy, as you all know. Moving on, we do have Dex Finance. Lovely, lovely Dex. The price of the Dex share token did have a little bit of a dip, and then it didn't, and it came back up to $300. So if you did buy that dip on DexShare, then you are a very smart man, because this is going to be a fantastic platform for, it's just great. How are we doing in the farm section today? Let's have a look what's going on. I'm going to be making I'm talking about Dex because I'm going to be making a video next week about Dex. I'm going to set up a new wallet for Dex, and the plan is to use the Dex on that wallet for 1 year, planning to build something for my family, is essentially, right? So this is for me and my own activity, right? We have another $200 here to pick up. Very nice. But for my family one, it's going to be compounding completely for 1 year and possibly partial profit taking, but also using the Dex IRA token to kind of set up a little bit of a pension fund for some of my family members. Essentially is the idea, using every tool that this platform has to offer and building it from scratch. So if you are interested in this platform, but it's all too much for you and you don't know how to get started on it, that video will be essential for you. And we'll kind of document the journey throughout the months, just only talking about that one account and what I'm doing with it. Just to show you the potential. We come into regulation staking, and through this market downturn, I've still managed to earn myself a lovely little bonus bag of $64. There we go. So $264 for the last day and a half over on DEX. So that's great. Let's check out one more thing. So this is an exchange called Hermesis, right? Now Hermesis does have other kinds of tokens on it, but the only reason that I wanted to get into Hermesis was because I wanted to get my hands on a token I've been watching for a long time. This is going to be featured in my videos next week too. I'm going to be doing a dedicated video on Woodcoin or Log. Now Woodcoin has been in existence for many years, right? Going back all the way to, where are we there? 2014 is when this first Genesis block was launched. As you can see, it is having a pretty similar kind of price movement now to what goes on with Bitcoin. This could be seen as a similar token in the sense of Bitcoin, but it is called logarithmic, okay? We're going to be deep diving into it. Here is the very nice new website that they've launched. The reason the token has been mooning so much, like that is an insane moon, by the way, that is from 70 cents to $6 in the space of 2 months. That's what's been going on. So while Bitcoin's been going down, Log's been going up. I finally managed to get my hands on this because you cannot buy it on Binance Smart Chain. You can't buy it in many places, right? The exchanges you can get it on are very rare. And I found it on Hermesis. For Hermesis, what I did was I only had to show a picture of my passport, a picture of my face, and my passport details, and I got onto this. And so far, I've managed to grab myself 1,362 or 380 log coins, which I'll be hodling. They also have their own wallet, which I did grab on my phone. So if I wanted to, I'd probably buy a burner phone, put the wallet on there, put the log into my wallet, and then just put it in a drawer and never turn it on until I need to use it again, would be essentially what I'm thinking about to do with this, because having log on an exchange is never a good idea. Not your keys, not your crypto, is essentially what I'm telling you, okay? But how do I buy it? So, I have some USDT here. I can deposit USDT from the ETH chain or from the Tron chain, so that's great too. And you can also, send it from Gate.io. You can send it from Binance because it always gets sent on the Ethereum chain. If I wanted to buy more, very quick on Hermesis, this is why I also like it. Come here, come to BTC, type in log. We have log USDT, right? Bring this chart up. I would then go to market and buy log with the maximum amount. So I get 10 more log with that, like $30 lying around. Process the order, and then the log just goes straight into my wallet. Now, I didn't think we could do anything else with log, but we can. We can also stake log if you want to get involved in this staking program that's coming up. It is quite, I wouldn't say it's zero risk because it is on a centralized exchange that I don't know so much about, but you would be able to, for example, deposit 2,500 log or up to 10,000 log, which is about $10,000, okay? And you would lock it for 150 days and you would get 20% on your year after 1 year on that. So it is a long time hold, it's not a shitcoin, right? I don't know why it's on shitcoins a week because it's actually quite fantastic. And I am very excited to do a dedicated video and tell you all about log because there's a hell of a lot of information on it because it's been around for almost 10 years. Okay, so that's cool. And later in this week, I'll also be talking about BitGazelle, which is a fork of Bitcoin, which has been around since 2019, I believe. And it sells itself as a deflationary version of Bitcoin with a 90% tax on fees. And it has halvings 4 times as often as Bitcoin does. Again, trying to sell the point that this might be a good hold for anyone who's into kind of hodling tokens, maybe getting away from the whole idea of being just into layer ones, Ethereums, Cardanos, Phantoms. Why don't we get back to the basics of what crypto's supposed to be? And that is kind of going to be my aim for the next kind of couple coming weeks. I'm trying to find some tokens which actually have intrinsic value of trying to follow what Bitcoin was supposed to be, not what DeFi has turned into, which, as you can see from a lot of projects I'm talking about, is a massive Ponzi, essentially. But a Ponzi we can make lots of money from, but at the same time. So that's BitGazelle here. We go max all time. We are 80% down from the all-time high, but you can see the price range generally just goes between 25 cents up to 10 cents, and that's pretty much how we roll at the moment. And I'm interested in this one too because it does have a very good, good solid foundation, right? Mostly for it from Bitcoin, but the whole idea that the halvings happen a lot faster than with Bitcoin, and it is not massively pumped like Woodcoin, as we were looking before. This chart is insane, but you know, who bought Bitcoin at $3? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. There we go, 390, slowly DCAing into this, right? I want to get, you know, a couple thousand of these tokens, just put them aside. Rainy day fund. Who knows? You never know. You never know. Okay, coming into the Drip Roulette team, we do have 2,149 in the team wallet at the moment for Drip Roulette. We have 318 players. Let's find out how many of them are eligible. Remember, we are 5 drip minimum. We'll be raising it next week. That's right, next week we're raising it. How many we're going to find? Of course, if you don't have those 5 drip minimum, you will not be eligible for winning anything at all. Okay, we are 295 with 1 over 1 drip, same as last week. No new players, huh? Well, that's okay because we're raising the stakes, so you're gonna have to do something there. Can't just stagnate, we need to move. Okay, so coming on for the first prize, which will be for 1 drip. Spin it. Spin it. One drip. Gonna be 273. With 1.03 drip, that guy again, you are not winning that. Removed. $233. Yep, with 131 drip, you just won yourself 1 more drip, buddy. $136. 136 with 3.99 drip, no dice, buddy. 5 drip minimum. Follow these rules, we're not going to get anywhere. Don't follow the rules, you don't get drip. That's how it works. 2 drip. 209. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. 209. 41 drip. There you go. You won yourself 2 more drip. Congratulations. Congratulations to you. 121. 6.11 just in there. Good job. Getting yourself 3 drip. 5 drip. $24. Early bird. 10.96 drip. Great. 5 drip for you. Next up, 9 drip. 9 drip. 9 drip. Ooh, 17. Getting early again. Moving on up. Good job there. You've been hydrating, friend. Top prize, 15 drip. Going to $6. It's weird, it's going up then down. I don't know how random it is. 6, 9.83 drip. Congratulations, you've won yourself 15 drip. You've just topped yourself up there massively. We have one more to do, which is going to be a $100 piggy bank stake, which you will find in your in the animal farm. Even if you don't have one, you're going to find it there. $100 piggy bank stake going to 141. Come on, all you need is 5 drip minimum. You get $100 worth of stake. There you go. 37 drip in there. You get yourself that $100 time lock for 2-week piggy bank stake. Cool, that has been today's shitcoins of the week. Hope you enjoyed it. Now the builders stop working because I guess it's their lunchtime and they're probably going to sleep under the trees or something. So I'm going to go outside with a massive spoon and a pot and I'm just going to yell bloody murder and not let them sleep or make any crypto videos in their free time. Yeah. Peace! I've been Crypto Mischief. Please smash up the likes. Find all the links for today's video projects in the description. I'll see you next week where we're covering a load of amazing, fantastic new projects, old projects, everything that we love. Don't get
That's right.
Tell me how you do